Lumora Middle School hallways were buzzing with color, noise, and one big announcement today. Principal Chen's voice crackled over the intercom with genuinely exciting news for students. The Lumora Talent Show, this Friday evening. Sign-ups close at lunch today. Key stood frozen, staring at the sign-up sheet. Her heart pounded like a drum. She had been writing poems in her notebook for 2 whole years, always in secret. What if I just put my name down? Just to see how it feels. Her pen touched the paper. That afternoon, Key found a quiet corner of the library and opened her notebook. She read the poem silently, then tried saying it out loud. The words felt huge, bigger than she expected once they lived inside the air. She practiced the opening line 17 times until it finally stopped feeling so terrifying. At home that night, she practiced in front of the bathroom mirror until midnight. Okay. I can do this. I know every single. But the moment she closed her eyes, the words scattered like startled birds. She stared at the ceiling, notebook clutched tight, wondering if she made a mistake. Next morning, Mia spotted the talent show list before Key could say anything at all.
Key? You signed up? Oh my, this is literally the best news ever.
Sure. Nobody needs to know yet, I haven't actually practiced in front of anyone. Leo appeared around the corner with his eyebrow already raised, like he heard everything.
Spoken word? At the talent show? Key, that's actually kind of.
Jake jogged up last, out of breath, hoodie half-zipped, already pulling out his phone.
I heard. Want me to record you practicing so you can review it later?
They found an empty classroom after school. Key set up near the whiteboard.
Okay, we're your official crowd. Just pretend there are like 1,000 people here.
Key took a deep breath, opened her notebook, and started from the very beginning. Words inside me like stones, too heavy to hold, too precious to drop. Mia pressed both hands to her cheeks, genuinely moved. Jake smiled quietly behind.
Okay, I won't lie. That line actually hit. Don't tell anyone I said.
They ran the poem for more times. Each pass, Key needed the notebook a little less.
Look, here is you on pass 3. Notice how different your face looks now.
Friday morning arrived sharp and cold, the kind of sky that knew something enormous was coming. Key barely touched her breakfast. She muttered the poem's lines into her orange juice.
You've got this, Key. You literally did it perfect 4 times yesterday, remember?
Yesterday there were 3 people. Tonight there are going to be 300.
It's the same poem whether 3 people or 300 are watching. Words don't change.
Jake arrived and placed a folded note on Key's tray without saying a single word. The note read, "Your poem is real. Real things always find their way out." All day long, in English class she recited the poem under her desk 12 times without looking up. After the final bell, the group walked together toward the school auditorium backstage door. The backstage area was chaos, costumes everywhere, someone running scales, tuba somewhere. It's so loud back here. I can't even hear myself think right now. Mia grabbed both her shoulders and turned her away from the noise toward a quiet corner.
Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. We do this together.
Key closed her eyes and felt the poem reform itself inside her chest, word by word. A stagehand called the first 3 performers. Key was number 7 on the list. Through the backstage curtain they could already hear the auditorium, a low roar of hundreds. I have never performed for a real crowd. What if my mind goes completely blank?
Then it goes blank. You find the next word. That is how performing actually.
5 performers went on. 6. The stagehand appeared, number 7. Key walked through the curtain into warm light, all of it on her. She walked to the microphone. The crowd applauded. In the crowd, a girl with careful eyes and a braided crown watched Key curiously. Key opened her mouth. Silence. A real, terrible, full silence. Every person in that room could. I'm sorry, the words just, they were right here.
We have to go out there. Right now. All of us. Come on.
On stage, Key stared at her shoes. 3 seconds of silence felt like then she heard footsteps. 3 sets. Mia walked up to the microphone and started reciting Key's poem. From memory.
Too heavy to hold, too precious to drop, she turned and looked at Key.
Jake stepped to Key's other side and said the next poem line close to her ear.
And then, uncool, totally on purpose, Leo said the very next line too.
And then something cracked open in Key's chest, warm and sudden and completely her own. Key stepped to the microphone. She looked at the crowd. And she found the words inside me like stones, too heavy to hold, too precious to drop. I've been shrinking myself to fit into spaces that were never made for me. In row 3, Zara pressed both hands to her lips and went completely, entirely, beautifully. Tonight I am carrying them differently, letting them be loud, letting them fully land. The final line came out like a breath she had been holding since she was 12. And if you've been holding something heavy too, you are not holding it alone. A half-second of pure silence held, then the whole auditorium erupted into full, warm applause. Mia launched herself into a full-body hug and they almost sent the microphone stand toppling over. Jake caught the mic stand with one hand. He said nothing.
Okay. That was, yeah. That was something. I'm not.
From row 3, Zara walked up to the stage edge after the show and waited quietly.
I carry something heavy too.
Key reached her hand down from the stage edge. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the friends who walk on stage beside you.